celebrity news. Quinton Griggs just got banned from TikTok for multiple community violations. This happened after fans called him out for unfollowing them on the platform, so it doesn't take much detective work to figure out what exactly went down here. Quinton's dad chimed in saying that his son never unfollowed his fans in the first place. Okay, guys, this is so messy. So this is exactly what happened. So Quinton Griggs, he recently unfollowed a ton of people on TikTok, which shouldn't be a big deal. This happens all the time. What happened is Quinton used to be following 4,128 people, and now he is only following 225 people. Normally, people wouldn't think twice when an influencer unfollows a bunch of the people they were following, but fans started complaining as soon as they realized this, and they were upset because Quinton unfollowed a bunch of his fans on TikTok. Apparently, Quinton, like most influencers do, was following his fans who either had asked him at some point, or even some are claiming that Quinton accepted gifts from these fans in return for following them. And so basically, essentially, some fans are saying that they paid Quinton to some capacity to follow him on the platform, and now he unfollowed them. And now after that, he's currently banned from TikTok. Quinton had 7 million followers on TikTok. He only has 2 million followers on Instagram only, but that is a big difference when you compare the two platforms. And also, Quinton's livelihood was on TikTok, so the fans getting him banned from this, I personally think, is so unfair and so uncalled for. A little bit more on the story. It seems like these thousands of people that Quinton had unfollowed, because it was at least 4,000 people, were unhappy, and they kept on reporting Quinton on TikTok, and it worked because now Quinton, who used to have 7 million followers on TikTok, is currently banned from TikTok for, according to the platform, multiple community guideline violations. And if you don't believe me that it was angry fans who got Quinton kicked off of TikTok, the comments on TikTok Room's post announcing the news that Quinton got banned from the platform are of the likes of "yay" and "we won." So I don't think it takes much thinking to figure out what exactly happened here. Angry fans all reported him. They got him kicked off the platform. TikTok really does have a zero tolerance policy when it comes to anyone reporting someone for something. But again, it's really unfair to Quinton because this is where he makes a lot of his money, by having that many followers. And I really feel bad for him. As we report this, Quinton hasn't publicly commented on the situation, but his dad did. Quinton Griggs' dad, or Q Griggs' dad on TikTok, he entered the chat claiming that his son is not in the wrong here. On Quinton's dad recent TikTok, where he's telling his followers that he has landed in Los Angeles and he is so excited to see his son, a follower told him that Quinton got banned from TikTok. Also, it's important to note that the follower spelled banned B-A-N-N-E-D, B-A-N-D, like a music band. And it seems like Quinton's dad also didn't know how to spell banned, because he responded saying, "Guys, I don't know why he got banned, B-A-N-D. Also, he did not unfollow anyone on his own. I do not know why it says he did it right before he got banned. Suspicious," end quote. So it is possible that maybe a social media manager who was on Quinton's team kind of went in there and took over and cleaned up his profile, unfollowing these fans. And the fans were upset. They reported it. They got him kicked off the platform. Curious if Quinton will ever be able to get back on TikTok. I don't know how easy it is to do that once you have gotten taken off the platform. Also, it is possible that Quinton got taken off the platform for some other community guidelines, but based on the timeline of all this, I would have to say it has to be the angry fans. There's at least 4,000 of them all reporting him and being upset that they were unfollowed by him on TikTok, which is just really sad. I really do feel bad for Quinton. We interviewed him here at Hollywire. He's a super, super nice guy, super talented, really does love and care about his fans. He also is an incredibly talented musician. I really don't think he deserves this. I'm curious what you guys did too. Someone's saying that Addison got banned as well. I don't know if that is true. Wow, that is what Kieran is saying, that Addison and Slump, that Addison also got banned from TikTok. I'm curious if Addison, if that is true, and I will check right now actually as I'm live, if Addison's TikTok got banned because of also fans rallying up against it. I mean, this is kind of, those aren't fans, those are trolls, people doing that, and I really think that that is not cool at all. But again, it could also be something else. No, Addison Rae is on TikTok currently. I am just looking at her TikTok profile right now. So maybe it was some other situation. But yeah, I really think also all of these influencers do have like a Finsta or a backup account, I'm assuming. I'm curious of exactly what went down with Quinton and why he got kicked off the platform. Again, I think it's super unfair to him. We know that he makes a lot of his money on there, because if you are an influencer, you do get paid for the amount of views and likes you get, which is helpful to your livelihood, especially someone like Quinton, who is, kind of like starting out as an influencer. He's only been doing this for a couple of years. That has to really, really suck. Beer is saying that no, she is not banned. Addison is not banned from TikTok, but we think that she is going to get banned soon. I really hope that we don't ban influencers. I mean, they're really just trying to do their best. They're trying their best to do what they want to do on the platform. I do think that, I really think that the only thing why someone should ever get kicked off a platform is for bullying. I know I've seen that on my end as someone who's not a big influencer, posting some things and having some people that send harassing and mean comments to me under fake accounts, and I report them because I don't think that is what the platform is for. I don't think people should be treating other people like that. It's so mean. Abby, you're so sweet. I try to look nice for you guys. I'm sure you guys all look great too. You're all so beautiful, and we love you here at Hollywire. Thank you so much for watching us and tuning in. We always try to give you the latest and greatest tea. Slump Swat is saying, what happened with Cynthia and Quinton? I think the latest I heard of Cynthia and Quinton is, they were dating. They're not dating anymore. They are trying to remain friends, but it does seem like both Quinton and Cynthia really don't want any of this drama that's happening to be in the forefront. I know there was also the thing with Cynthia, and there was like a love triangle with Quinton and Cynthia and Ellie. Ellie is the girl who looks a lot like Charli D'Amelio. But yeah, I think, I feel like they're trying to resolve this all offline and not online because it is messy. I also know from when we talked to Quinton here a couple of months ago that he really does care about Cynthia, and I imagine that care he has for her will translate even if they're no longer dating. Of course, breakups are always messy. They're always difficult for sure. So yes, guys, I don't know how to upload a video onto YouTube. I have Kelsey here who does it for us for Hollywire News. She crushes it. I am not as talented as her, but someday I will try to do it, guys. I know you guys keep asking this. Yeah, 2021 is not going well for some TikTokers. LOL, says a beer. Yeah, I mean, it's been a little tough. It's been a very tough space for them. Charlie Jordan, we have a report about her coming up soon. How she is calling out TikTok for being really toxic. But guys, speaking of Charlie Jordan, we actually have a Charlie Jordan